Hi, welcome to part two of the Divine Masculine channel message. The camera just seemed to go off, but sometimes things have to go off in order to turn back on. So just like your Divine Masculine, they've been sort of turned off into the matrix, walking around, doing the things that they're doing, and then suddenly, boom, they're turning back on. So that was really a sign for that your Divine Masculine is turning his heart light back on, is becoming more of who he is. So wisdom, that wisdom being flown in from above, is really guiding your masculine to see who he actually truly is. And we have the Four of Boons here. So definitely your masculine is, bored right now in the situation that he's doing. It's just causing negativity, all negativity around. No one's happy. The people that are around them aren't really happy. They're just, this is my pie. Look at that. This is my pie. But there's a star there on that pie. So that's your masculine saying, okay, I'm holding on to my star. I'm holding on to my starlight. The Matrix, has took all these other pies, but I'm holding onto my pie because my pie is my heart, and no one's taking my heart, no one's taking my pie. That's my pie, alright? But yeah, definitely a feather in here, in the hat here. So wisdom's coming into your Divine Masculine. It's just pouring into his brain, into his, into his system. This guy take that pie. They've got this child under here. So the Matrix. So the world that your Divine Masculine, the world that your Divine Masculine is living in, takes the child out. Takes that childness out of your Divine Masculine. But your Divine Masculine is also saying, I'm keeping my own child. I'm keeping my, that inner child and taking that with me. So definitely great things are happening because your Divine Masculine is seeing those doors and raising up on those floors. So beautiful magic and grace is coming into your Divine Masculine. We have all these doors, all these opportunities happening for the Divine Masculines. So all these Divine Masculines now are going on their way, going to that destination that they seek. They're all going home because that light is coming down. Because all those cycles have come, and now the Divine Masculines are really penetrating their heart light, because the Divine Masculine realizes that you're that reflection of beauty, of grace, and realizing that you're that queen, and he wants to be your king. So he's going to be working on abundance. He's going to be working on, okay, how could I interest this woman again? How can I do this? But you're already interested in each other, but your Divine Masculine doesn't know. So he's going to be like working on things like that. And we also have a card coming off here. So we have the World Tree. So the Divine Masculine has been in illusion, been in this maze, and thought, but as soon as your Divine Masculine realizes, okay, this way is simple, just walk straight on, he's going to come to that World Tree, he's going to come to home within his heart, all these different cycles, all these different leaves, all these different lessons that your Divine Masculine has really worked on is going to help him more than he realizes. He's going to say to himself, oh, wow, I learned this lesson because of this, I'm learning forgiveness, wow, I'm a totally different person now. So that is what is happening with your Divine Masculine. And we also have the hawk here, so your Divine Masculine is getting ready to fly off that branch, getting ready to, look back in the past and say, that's not for me. Let's turn my head around and fly. I'm going to meet this beautiful bird in the sky, and then we're going to land, and then we're going to, go hunt some fish, and then we're going to dive in the water, cleanse our emotion, and then we're going to be up, and then we're going to be flying around everywhere. We're not going to be stuck in one position where we have been before. There's not going to be any blocks, or there's only going to be open doors to the universe. And we have here Injustice, two of arrows. So definitely the Divine Masculines are working on their arrows, meaning they're working on their Divine Masculine power, because the arrow, the symbol, means Divine Masculine power. And there's a lot of synchronicity of arrows around right now. I really see that as a sign for the Divine Masculine. So the divine masculines are balancing wisdom and balancing their finances, and realizing they have to, pull those arrows out of their heart so that they can embody their divine masculine power. They have to release through the eyes, but they're not sort of ready to release through the eyes right now because they've got an emotional block there. They're sort of saying, I'm a man, I can't cry. But they're realizing that they have to release that. They're realizing that they have to let that go. So, it's still holding on to that bow because, it's going to take those bows out of him, those arrows out of him, and then he's going to be like, okay, I'm getting ready to fire that bow into something that I truly want. And like Cupid's arrow, it's all about love, it's all about a union. Cupid's arrow, the union of both two people coming together. So it's beautiful, it's harmonious. So your divine masculine, that light is coming down, shining down so brightly, embodying in your divine masculine. It's creating power, it's creating justice for your divine masculine. We also have here rebirth. So the rebirth is happening for you and your divine masculine. I see your divine masculine has come down here, is staying in this place for a while, but now is ready to move on. So definitely a rebirth happening for your divine masculine. Definitely great change. The angels are really seeing his inner child come out, and they're happy. They're watching him. The ancestors are watching him. The passed over loved ones are all watching the divine masculines, your divine masculines. You're watching your divine masculine. You're seeing how much is, changing, transforming, and becoming beautiful. So the inner circle is being created now. The tribe, the magical, beautiful tribe. Even though it may rain, there will be pain even though it rains, but there's pain. And why is there pain? The divine masculines are realizing that there's pain for a necessary accomplishment within their life, and that accomplishment is being able to breathe, being able to let go and forgive, and be in complete happiness. So definitely the wisdom and the power of the divine masculines, creating the inner circle. The angels have sorted that out. The tribe, people who you're destined to meet, the tribe, and also divine feminines, you're meeting people, who you can share your journey with. You're meeting people because you've learned patience. You're a vibrational match to them, so that you can come together. You can share love. You can share happiness. So we also have a card here. So definitely the Six of Boons. So a lot of, energy around there. Sexual energy, a lot of passion, a lot of love, a lot of babiness. So divine masculines, are trying to hop on all the divine, their divine feminines, and that's what is happening. That's what will be happening. So you're divine, but you're, you the divine feminine are really, I want this love kind of side, and the masculine is like coming to say, bringing this bunny energy, this light energy, but, playful energy as well. So that's a really good thing that's happening with your divine masculine, is becoming more of a child, which is good. And the divine masculines are really looking into the mirror and realizing that they are who they are for a reason. And the backpack here, and as that position on the shoulders, that means something. That means leadership. So your divine masculine is learning to become a leader, becoming the leader of his own heart here. So your divine masculine is looking in the mirror and saying, okay, this is me, and now I'm ready to see what I can be. So a lot of change, a lot of transformation is happening for the divine masculine. He's really getting ready to go on that journey, filling that bag up with the things that he needs to go on this journey. So I'm going to pull one more card as I'm guided to do. So definitely your divine masculine is learning to cross that bridge, and you are meeting on that bridge up on those realms. Your divine masculine is walking across this bridge and is trying not to fall in either side. So is learning to balance his own life with, emotional balance, emotional things, financial things. It's learning to balance everything, and it's also becoming in equilibrium with itself. And, that light is so much coming down within him, it's sort of rocking the boat a bit. And, all those people are just watching him and waiting for him to fall, But I feel your divine masculine is not going to, fail. It's not going to fail, because he's going to walk across that bridge, and he's going to, realise, I don't need to carry all these things anymore. Why am I holding on to all these things? I'll chuck these away. And that's what your divine masculine is learning right now. is learning self-compassion, is walking through a new door, and is learning of who he was once before. So this is a reading for you. I really hope you have a magical day, and as always, namaste.